So I'm sure some of you guys probably believe stuff like this doesn't happen, but let me assure you, this is not the first time. Went to the ER, called in for patients. I had multiple patients, but this was my first one that I was going to see. And when I go to the ER, usually I stop at the nurse's station, look at the chart, kind of go over everything, so I kind of know what I'm dealing with before I even start. This was a younger patient, probably in his, I think he was in his 30s or something like that. I can see him though because I'm really close to the bay. I'm looking at him while I'm looking at the chart, so I guess he notices me watching, and he asked the nurse that's in there, like, hey, is that my doctor? And she told him, yeah, that's Dr. J, he's great. You'll be in good hands. And he was like, oh, no, absolutely not. I can't have any black people touching me. And I smirked because it's not the first time I've heard someone say that. It's been a couple years, but whatever. If you don't want to see me, I don't care. But she froze. She didn't know what to say. I was like, oh, don't worry. He can see whoever he wants, but I'm the only one that can see you right now. So if you can't see me.
Feliz Domingo, happy Black 365. Listen, escúchame, you double XL, wide body, wide back, trazodone shaped body. Listen, you have to be a grade D, Delulu Gringo, to carry your European American over there to Mexico for spring break wearing a MAGA hat, a rojo hat, Make America Great Again hat, in Mexico, bitch, of all places, ho. Aren't you the same that want to deport Mexicanos from here? So now you want to go to their country, celebrate spring break in their country, but you want to deport them from your country. The hypocrisy is loud, but that's how you is. Listen, when the devil was making you, and I said the devil because that's exactly where you're from the gates of hell. When he was making a fresh batch of you, he forgot heart, courage, brain, melanin, soul. You just an empty shell, walking this earth as an empty shell. I would call you a day walker, a white walker, a zombie even. Hollow head. One of them made you to push our muffin cap all the way back. I want him to feel Meduba Abagabala up. It's already dislocated. I know it ain't in the right spot because you got elongated tailbones. Call me a monkey, and you look more like you got thin lips, elongated tailbones, thin skin. You burn in the sun, so combustion. You call me colored, you turn every color in the book. Please, por favor. Oh, y'all have some type of caucasity to carry you over to Mexico wearing a MAGA hat. Where's the rapture? Mexicans. One to them when you see them. Oh, amen.
I'm so sorry I was at work and I didn't think that was gonna blow up. I've literally been posting about this for over a year, and I've been DMing celebrities, other people, like trying to get my story out there. And one little TikTok about that follows this little trend about a celebrity, then it blows up, and you guys don't believe me. Why do you think I was? Yeah, I got by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm sorry if you don't want to believe it, but the people you idolize are not always going to be good. They're going to do things, and they're going to take advantage of people because of that. Like, I'm not saying it was, I think some of it was my fault. I don't know how this shit works, but I just posted the proof. And I have not told you guys half of it.
Hi, everyone. This is just a warning. There's homosexuals everywhere, especially in Los Angeles, and this is my story. So this guy and I met at a party. We spoke for a week. He love bombed me, obviously. I went to his spot in LA. He went to my spot in LA. We were chatting for about 2 weeks, and then he had to go to New York. He has family there, that's where he's from, and he had to stay there for an extended period of time, 3 months. So when he finally comes back, he's like, can you pick me up from the airport? I'm like, sure, great, let's hang out. Of course, it's a holiday weekend. He comes in on a Thursday. I'm like, great, we can hang out over the weekend. You can stay over, and then, we can go from there. So Thursday, I pick him up from the airport. We hang out over the weekend, and it's revealing itself to be not too great. We fight a little bit. I'm kind of over it by Monday. So I ask him, when can he leave? He sort of dodges the question, doesn't really answer. And I'm like, I'm a little bit weirded out, but he's being nice and I don't want to rock the boat too much. And I wasn't sure that I was completely over it at the time. So keep going to Tuesday. Then I'm like, okay, actually, I need to know when you're leaving. He then tells me his place is flooded or something, and he couldn't get back in this place and stay there, and he's looking for a new one. So I'm like, okay. By Wednesday, I'm like, I'm really over it. He's just been spending the whole time in my house, sitting on the couch, smoking weed all day while I'm working from home. So I was not into it, and I was like, you need to leave. It's time to go. He will just not leave, though, guys. Like, it's insane. It was insane to me. I'm like, you're in my space. I'm telling you to go. He won't go. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is a large person. This is a large man. So I'm a little bit afraid. So I definitely get into an argument with him about it, but he won't leave. After a lot of conversation and yelling, some yelling, he says, okay, fine, I'm leaving on Friday. I'm like, why can't you leave right now? Go get a hotel if you can't stay where you're staying. Obviously, this man is broke, and it is revealed to me that he is a homosexual. So then I decide to be a good Samaritan and bite my tongue and let him stay until Friday, because I'm nicer than most people. Friday comes around. He has the nerve to ask me for a ride to his new place. Ladies, don't be like me. I'm so sorry. Don't be like me. Learn from this.
Indiana teacher is facing multiple charges after she allegedly forced multiple students to have relations with her. 31-year-old Brittany Fortenberry, a former math teacher at Eminence High School in Martinsville, Indiana, is facing additional charges after prosecutors state that 5 more alleged victims came forward with allegations. Courtroom documents show this: 10 additional charges of CM, 8 counts of dissemination of matters harmful to students, 5 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a student, and 1 count of SM with a student. The former teacher had already been preliminarily charged with the following counts: 3 counts of SM with a student, 1 count of dissemination of matters harmful to a student, and 1 count of contributing to the delinquency of a student. Authorities interviewed a woman who claimed to be friends with Fortenberry since 2022, who stated that the former teacher had been supporting her while she went through a divorce. The woman allegedly stated that Fortenberry would behave strangely around one of her children, however, adding that she would buy expensive gifts for the boy, added him to Snapchat, and continued to communicate with him even after she attempted to sever ties. According to another alleged accusation, the minor alleged that Fortenberry used what was called shrooms and marijuana, and that she would make him drink a bottle when they were together, adding that the drink tasted like alcohol. The student further alleged that Fortenberry purchased vapes and marijuana for multiple other alleged victims and would allegedly force the minors to watch her engage in actions if they refused to participate. It was also reported about the incident that at another time, Fortenberry allegedly spent $600 on various items for a group of teens and forced them to have group interactions with her, making them all don the mask from the movie Scream. She allegedly told the students that if they told anyone, she would take herself out, citing a probable cause affidavit that an investigation into Fortenberry was first launched in August of 2024 after 2 of the students reported that the former teacher had allegedly sent inappropriate videos of certain types of items, a stripper pole in her home, and nude descriptions through Instagram. A separate incident came under investigation after a woman visited the Morgan County Prosecutor's Office on December 10th of 2024 and alleged to authorities that her grandson, quote, disclosed to her the acts that happened between him and Fortenberry. And at the time, the student was 15. Fortenberry resigned from her position with the Metropolitan School District of Martinsville on August 23rd of 2023. Also stated that Fortenberry did not say that she regretted any of her actions when interviewed by investigators, but instead said that she regrets the day that she lost weight, adding that if she would have kept the 150 pounds instead of losing it, she would have never ran into any of these problems.